this? I'm bow hunting. All right, is this hard to learn?
No.
Okay.
Do you turkey call?
Yeah.
You'll be better with a diaphragm then.
Really? Which one I need? Can you give me some tips here?
Is this an easy tube to call? Like the easiest one you got?
Yeah. Like,
what's that spot you texted? We're gonna get a bear tag, man.
You can get a bear tag.
Okay.
$100.
You realize we gotta get within bow range?
He saw a bear. He saw a bear. Or a pistol range. Just kidding.
Here's the problem. The day you're going bear hunting, you're hunting with Marlin. Because I can't outrun you.
no, I can't.
All right?
It's not grizzly.
What makes you think you can outrun me?
No, I'm just saying.
him.
You're gonna be with him.
Oh,
because I know you can't outrun him.
You're like,
And he wounds that sucker. He's getting the slowest man.
I ain't. So. Sounds just like it.
There, love the zoo. We'll get us a job.
Check that out. 50 pounds.
how you get it to blow, though?
You gotta do, it's supposed to look like this. You gotta read the instructions?
I didn't.
Got us for 10 more minutes in there. How do you do this shit, man?
I don't know, dude. This is harder than
No, I mean, how do you even get something coming out of it?
Oh, he went this way.
I don't know, like this. You put the whole thing in your mouth.
Whole thing.
Like, keep going. Keep going.
No way. Edit that.
Don't edit that. There you go.
You're about to kill me. You leaving this gap up?
So there's 4 parts to an elk bugle.
Okay.
There's the the grunt.
That's a hemorrhoid call.
So there's the grunt, which is the first part.
Okay.
There's the whistle, which is the bugle. There's the
Give me a grunt.
the sudden stop, and then there's the chuckle.
Give me a grunt.
I can't do it, but I just know that's the rule. The grunt is like you do like a. We're not gonna kill anything.
No elk here.
Trying to get my bugle out.
Yeah, get your bugle out. Thumb over hole and push. Nothing.
How'd you cook this on like a little
It
stove?
says in the Bible, man shall not live on Pop-Tarts alone, doesn't it?
gotta give wine to cheer the heart.
Not good.
There's a little propane stove over there.
Good.
You guys are gonna have fun in there tonight.
Well,
those things.
We're only 8 hours behind.
With Marlin.
Could have been worse.
So take snacks, take plenty of
Plenty
water.
of water, plenty of food. I mean, altitude is no joke. This is nasty country. Even for the guys that are dropping a little bit higher, it's still going to be work. So you're still going to have to hike a bit of a ways, and you know, this high altitude is no joke. So make sure you're hydrating. Make sure you take more than you need, because you'll use them.
In the morning, we'll start at 5:30. We all start together, and you'll say, "Okay, here's your exit point," or will you?
Yeah,
Okay.
we can go over that now or in the morning, whatever we want to do.
That's it.
Yeah. Pretty much like the way this unit works is there's 2 high points. There's a low point and a high point. 63 is in the thick of the middle of it. And we're on the high point now, and it's just a nasty slope down past right down there. And the elk are kind of pinched in the middle because the hunters are going halfway up or halfway down. They're not really willing to put in the extra work. And so if, you know, the hikers are going to definitely have the best opportunity to kind of zigzag through each and every kind of finger, and we're going to spread out to 3 or 4 different fingers and just go down towards through there.
jumped out of my chest. Look right here. Before you get your hopes up, it's a moo cow, but it's brown.
Oh yeah.
And it had a dark brown calf next to it, so it looked like, I was like, okay. Nothing. Obviously they made dinner at night, whatever. And then they packed lunches for you. Oh. And then they had extra peanut butter and jellies every morning. So I made sure to make the peanut butter and jellies last night so the peanut butter and the jelly kind of mesh together, you know? Makes it good. No. It's kind of soggy. They usually got like either a turkey or ham sandwich, and then a bag of chips, a bag of peanuts, and a full candy bar. It was so good.
You know, it's because, like, you know, people in the community of hunting, they tell me, like, all the year about, like, oh, I got my 7x7. I'm just like, well, yeah, you paid 20 grand to go on a farm.
On a farm.
You walk 20 steps and you harvest a giant elk.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I mean, I have to work for it.
Exactly.
Nothing in life comes, like we said, nothing like adversity is where you grow.
It's a true virtue.
Yeah. It's kind of like, we have the end of the storm stuff with Froning Farms. That's what it's the idea is, like, you face storms, you go through them, you come out better on the other side. Instead of just letting life catch up with you. Yeah. You go at it, handle it, get through it, move on.
Yeah.
Better on the other side.
I like that. That's definitely like, you have to be definitely a little bit crazy to do stuff like this.
It's CrossFit, man, too. It's like that's what draws people to CrossFit. It's like, if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Yeah.
You know?
My dad always talked about that. He's always just like, you know, the things that we pursue, the things we spend money on, the things that we like try to get better at, a lot of it just makes no sense to the world. But like for you, it makes all the sense because it makes you who you are as a fighter, as a hard worker, as, you know, a professional.
She wanted a horse, but my dad was also a cheap ass. So he bought this horse that was not broke. And so, what do? You let your 14-year-old son who's never ridden a horse try to break the horse. How many times I got thrown off that? I hate horses. It's tons of fun.
Moral of the story, I hate horses.
Moral of the story, I hate horses. How was that?
How'd you feel about that hill?
That was like top 10, one of the worst things mentally and physically I think I've done. I think the altitude didn't help. The fact that it was the end of probably, what, a 9-ish mile day?
Yeah, at least.
What'd you think?
That was everything. That was everything I had.
That was hard. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Told him I don't want to do that again. Not that hill. Just didn't want to stop. I knew if I stopped, it would be like, the hardest part was the last little bit where it was like the loose rocks.
Yeah. That's why I saw your line. I'm like, I'm gonna stay a little more left.
Yeah. I just wanted to get it over with. That last hill, I was like, it just kept going. Ours did too. And we kept fault summiting. I was like, I was like, oh yeah, there it is. 100 meters. They get there, tap is like. Matter of fact, I have my watch. I hit my daily goal 3 times within 45 minutes. Like, 20,000 calories you burn? No, it's on steps. I have a step goal too. Gotcha, okay. Just going up that hill. Yeah. How many calories you burn? I don't know. I don't have my Apple Watch. How many did you burn? 1,500, 1,700 to 1,600. I burned 1,000. Did y'all sit in? We sat a good bit during. We sat middle of the day at lunch. We sat. We sat a couple times, right?
Yeah, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. You got your straps there?
Yeah, it's somewhere.
My lips are like.
I took a nap, dude. You take a little nap in?
No, I wish.
Dude, I had about an hour nap.
How many miles y'all walk?
It was like. This was way harder than Montana.
Yeah.
Yeah. Than day 1 in Montana.
This is way harder than Montana. How many miles?
Harder than day 1.
How many miles?
8, 9, something like that. But it was like so what we did is we went down from you guys.
And so basically there were 2 more of those little humps like that.
Yeah.
So we would go down one, back up one, down one. We just like basically went up and down, almost 3 of them, right? And we all walked up and down the ridges of them. It was
legit lost count.
It was real. It was real.
How you feel?
Wrecked.
There's
Wrecked.
the air, man.
He ran out of water.
Everybody's ready.
Yeah.
Man.
Dude, the last hill.
Are you?
I've never had such a headache in my life.
Hip flexors.
You walk too much or what?
Yeah.
I think so.
We did.
I had plenty of water.
We did over 7.5. I think we did close to 8.
Really? It's day 2. Sometime in September. Lost track of days and time. Been out here so long. No, I'm just kidding. We've been out here 2 days. The objective is to kill an elk. That's our only objective.
Yesterday felt like
4 days.
4 days.
Yeah. Every time we stopped, it felt like that was a day. Moon. That's not helping us actually. How bright it is at night. Yeah. Sometimes animals will go nocturnal because there's less pressure on them from bed. So. You letting it bloom first?
I don't know what blooming is. I just read the instructions, Rich.
Well, you're supposed to pour like 30 or 40 grams in there to soak the grounds to allow the CO2 to escape and bring the flavor out. I'm surprised you didn't know that.
What kind of coffee is that?
Many times as he's
Crappy
told me, I
coffee.
should know, honestly.
Tea bag coffee.
We're gonna dump in on this longfinger, this white dot's was a wallow last year. It's a big water hole now. There's like a highway that runs through here. We're gonna come down, try to get down there before dawn. Okay. So we're gonna hustle. Get down there, scope it out, and then just kind of stay at this elevation band.
Okay.
And then maybe once we get to
This meadow.
over here,
Yeah.
drop down another couple 100 feet, but basically stay at this band right here.
Okay.
Elevation band.
Simple.
And then come up here and make it way back.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go this 75 yards. Just look at the aspens and make a run for the swallow. Just set up shop. I don't know if that was an elk or another hunter. Did you hear it? You? Yeah. Definitely on Steven's side, though. Yeah. I don't care who kills one. I just want to see one dead. Would you say you used face paint today, or you painted your face? I used face paint today for sure. Yeah. Keeps the glare out of my eyes. Because I think when you say you painted your face, it sounds like lame. Yeah. You went to the state fair. Although sitting out here for 9 hours was pretty lame as well. So I didn't get to use the face paint at all. Sitting here. Well, you used it, it just wasn't effective. It wasn't effective. We did call in some other hunters. I recorded a selfie video.
when that was happening, saying either I'm gonna call in the hunter that's as dumb as I am, or I figured it out.
Yeah.
Hell. Let's walk a lot tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm down. It's way more than this. That sucks. Yeah, that was a waste of a day. No, we got to read some real riveting westerns, actually.
Westerns.
Yeah.
How'd you get a western?
Steven had this book of western short stories that we borrowed. And I would read one. And then Bryant would read one. And then I would read one. And then Bryant would read one. For 5 stories.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like the romance style or like the cowboy?
They were cowboy, but they always had a touch of romance to them.
Yeah. Yeah, Rich texted me and said, got a bugler. And then like 30 minutes later, it was a hunter. You bugle back?
They kept bugling. And then we were like, it's kind of weird. Like,
Middle of the day bugle?
middle of the day bugle, like that's what I said first.
Yeah.
And then I was like, hell, I don't know. I've never even heard one bugle, so
Yeah.
I don't know. And so it kind of was like working its way around. The bugle was.
Yeah.
But then you'd hear some mews as well. And I was like, that's weird. Why would it be bugling and mewing?
Drilling.
It's like I'm sitting here eating some of that bison bite. It's so good. I look over him. He's just got them tears.
Puppy eyes.
I'm like, you want some? I mean, if you don't mind.
That's not how it went down at all.
Just say, I think about you taking it.
We're sitting there. I'm just like, hanging out. He's eating his bison stick. And he just chucks it in the side of my head. Doink. Have the rest of it. I'm like, okay, since you already threw it at me.
What's he doing?
He's taking a poo. He's got his bucket and he's shoveling his toilet paper.
He's going.
I feel bad now because I'm going 25 yards across the road. The first tree I hit.
Upwind.
Rich going like a half a mile down.
Ooh.